Decades before Hollywood's current love affair with superhero cinematics, there was Superman, the movie, starring Christopher Reeves. The Last Son of Krypton saw a surge in popularity that would continue into the early 80s. Superman appeared on lunchboxes, in video games, and a new balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The Man of Steel met Muhammad Ali and jolly old Saint Nick. The production team behind Superman the movie continued their collaboration in 1980 with Superman 2, and again in 83 with Superman 3. After that, the team would replace the Fortress of Solitude for Santa's workshop in the North Pole. In this video, we'll be exploring Santa Claus, the movie, 8 flying reindeers, an elf named Patch, the BZ Toy Company, and a special cross-promotion at your local McDonald's.
McDonald's gift certificates and free reindeer ornaments. Seeing is believing.
Welcome to another episode of McDonald's Unboxed, where we uncover the truth behind the fast food chain's promotional tie-ins. Please take a moment, click that like button, and if this is your first time checking us out, why not supersize your experience and subscribe to Retro Spectrum. The holiday season of 1985 was kind of wild. Not like Charlie Brown and the Peanuts dancing around wild. More like that strange Jell-O mold dessert your aunt makes at Christmas. There was an Eternia invasion on the streets of New York as He-Man and She-Ra made an appearance in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The folks over at Mattel brought us a one-of-a-kind float featuring Castle Grayskull.
By the power of Grayskull, I am
Prince Adam must have been all kinds of excited for Christmas since he and Princess Adora would appear in their very own holiday special on Christmas Day.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Christmas? What's that? An Earth holiday?
A very special Earth holiday.
Punky Brewster and her magical friend Glomer decide to celebrate Christmas in July.
It being him! It being Santa!
Cobra Commander has plans to disrupt the Joe's annual toy drive, and Mr. Sprocket proves he's a real Scrooge when the Jetsons appear in an animated adaptation of Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol.
Mr. Claus, can you make another? Well, we could all share.
1985 was also the year Rankin Bass released their final stop-motion TV special. The life and adventure of Santa Claus was based on a book by L. Frank Baum and tells the origin story of the holiday gift giver.
Thank you, Great Ack. I will try to be worthy of the mantle.
Of that I have no fear, Santa Claus.
Think Santa Claus is Coming to Town meets The Wizard of Oz. Moviegoers would experience another version of Kris Kringle's origin story in Santa Claus the Movie. I'm somewhat fascinated with this film. Not because it's great, mostly because I think it's kind of odd. Also, Santa Claus the Movie is probably the only version of the tale that kills off Santa, Mrs. Claus, Donner and Blitzen all within the first 15 minutes. Just imagine how traumatic that might have been for a 5-year-old. Fortunately, Santa and his comrades are resurrected and brought to the North Pole, where a wise old elf, played by Burgess Meredith, grants him immortality and the ability to travel the entire world in a single night.
And now, chosen one, come forth.
I'd imagine the cold of the North Pole didn't bother Mr. Meredith all that much since he played the Penguin in the Batman television series.
Hi there. My name is Claus, Santa Claus. And in case some of you don't know me, what I do is bring joy and toys and goodwill to millions and millions of children of all ages all over the world.
David Huddleston takes on the title role of Santa Claus, and Dudley Moore plays Patch the Elf. Mr. Moore was a fairly big name at the time, but was still an interesting choice for a children's movie. Now, for my money, John Lithgow really steals the show in this film. Lithgow makes such an outstanding villain, and the over-the-top portrayal of BZ goes right up there with great cinematic villains like Eric Quaylen from Cliffhanger and Lord Farquaad in the original Shrek film.
You're a
monster. I'm not the monster here. You are. You and the rest of that fairy tale trash poisoning my perfect world.
But in my opinion, the real stars of this film are the 8 reindeer that pull Santa's sleigh. Many of the shots include real deer, however, some of the close-ups were done with puppetry in order to help the animals appear more expressive.
Blitzen loves to eat his partner, doesn't he? Blitzen is really an eater. But you're the lover, aren't you? I love you too.
The folks at McDonald's must have been wise to the reindeer's natural charisma, since they'd inspire the fast food chain's holiday promotion. Customers purchasing a book of McDonald's gift certificates would get an adorable reindeer plush ornament for their Christmas tree.
A stuffed reindeer ornament just like the reindeer in the new motion picture Santa Claus the Movie.
Good likeness.
And it's free when you buy a $5 book of McDonald's gift certificates. So put plenty of both on your Christmas list. McDonald's gift certificates and free reindeer ornaments.
One of the earliest McDonald's holiday cross promotions was with Santa Claus the Movie. It's the reindeer holiday plush ornament. Look how adorable this is. Look how pristine it looks, so brand new, except for maybe the soggy antlers. They look better maybe, a couple decades ago. But check it out. Check out the tag. The tag in the back features not only the McDonald's logo, but also the Coca-Cola logo. I challenge you next time you watch the movie to keep an eye out for all the product placement. But otherwise, I'm digging how adorable this thing looks, and it definitely will be a welcome addition to my Christmas tree this holiday season.
Hiya, Blitzen. Hey, Dadder, how's it going, man?
Now, if you were a kid in December of 1985 and your parents bought you a Happy Meal, you'd likely go home with either a Santa Claus the Movie storybook or coloring book. Interestingly enough, these books were also sold in stores, so you can imagine my surprise when I realized that mine wasn't branded with the golden arches. Critically, Santa Claus the Movie was a bit of a flop. It made less than $24 million in the US on a budget somewhere between $30 to $50 million. That said, it did find more success in other parts of the globe. For example, Santa Claus the Movie was extremely popular in the United Kingdom. And while you may not hear too many people discussing the film, I think it's worth a watch. If nothing else, you'll probably enjoy the reindeer as well as Lithgow's maniacal laugh. Thank you so much for joining us today and experiencing this classic bit of McDonald's cross-promotion. Now, I have a few questions for you. How many of our viewers remember Santa Claus the Movie? Also, what's on your holiday wish list? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and consider subscribing to Retro Spectrum so you don't miss a single episode of McDonald's Unboxed. Happy holidays, everyone.